What's up, guys? Calvin here, and we just got a brand new Witcher 3 announcement. As of a few hours ago at like 5:30 in the morning, CD Projekt Red just confirmed the new Witcher 3 DLC, Songs of the Past, nearly 10 years after the base game Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was released. I don't know about you guys, but this is historic. Another piece of quality DLC from what I and many others consider to be a top 3 game ever made. This is how you restore gaming, by giving the people what they want and listening to the fan base. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your potions, your silver sword, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Medallions humming. That can only mean one thing. It's time to announce a brand new Witcher 3 DLC. This brand new expansion for Witcher 3 Wild Hunt will take you on the path once again with Geralt of Rivia. According to the news article on the official site, mind you, it's being co-developed with Fool's Theory and is coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5 in 2027. Stay tuned for more information in late summer. This right here, while it may not be much news, it's also a lot of news at the same time because we get another DLC for our favorite game, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's happening. Expansion pack, Songs of the Past. Also, if we read a little bit further into the article, to port the Songs of the Past expansion, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt will also receive an update, which will increase the game's minimum requirements. While most players with relatively modern hardware won't have any trouble running the game, Windows 11 will be required for you PC players out there. Me personally, I play on PlayStation, so we don't really have to worry about that, but if you do have a PC and your hardware isn't up to date, might want to get that taken care of before the game comes out. As far as the setting of the DLC goes, a lot of fans were theorizing that the new DLC's location would be set in Zerrikania, but according to the speculated rumors, the DLC will actually take place in and around the region of Velen, with the area of Velen possibly being extended to encompass the new DLC and its content. So for you guys wanting to live the Zerrikanian dream, you'll have to sleep a bit longer. For me, this works perfectly. We also have to consider the dev time and programming time that it takes to create brand new content. I would much rather have a piece of the Velen region extended for the DLC and them use what we already have and what players love as a base than to create something brand new out of thin air. We also have to consider that Witcher 4 is on the horizon, so let's not burn out the usually small dev team before we get all the content in Witcher 4. So how do we feel about this new Witcher DLC? Like I said before, not too much to go off of, but I kind of want to start speculating on what the new DLC could be about. CD Projekt Red is known for giving us clues in the titles of past installations of Witcher. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is trying to open a portal large enough to move an entire army from their world into ours to escape the death of all worlds known as the White Frost, and they need Ciri to do it. Let's go to the Blood and Wine DLC, set in a beautiful, wealthy land of Toussaint, where the wine and blood flow in plenty. A paradise for vampires infatuated with the blood of humans spiked with high-quality wine. What happens when one fiercely loyal and emotionally volatile higher vampire steps out of the shadows and makes his presence fully known? Then we can go into the Heart and Stone DLC. A man challenges a devil in a game of wordplay. The contract signed, a soul on the line. What you ask for, immediately given to the letter. What you meant, however, lies outside of the fine print. Personally, Witchers don't die in their bed, so I think this is going to be the last hoorah for Geralt. I'm expecting Geralt to be on his last legs in this DLC as we transition into Witcher 4, where it would appear that Ciri is the main character. This DLC to me is like the movie Logan, and for any of you Wolverine fans out there, you know what this movie did to us. A heartbreaking and emotional film where we finally gave rest to the character that needed it the most. If Geralt went out like Wolverine did at the end of Logan, or John Marston or Arthur Morgan at the end of Red Dead Redemption, just take my money, I'm buying the entire stock. Witcher 3, best game ever made. Throw Witcher 3 into my coffin and bury me with this game. And you know what? I'm going to take it a little bit further. What if Geralt woke up in the afterlife like Hanji did in Attack on Titan and got to see Vesemir and all of his Witcher friends that died during the Witcher trials? Oh man, that right there, instant chills. I don't know about you guys, but it's been far too long since I've played The Witcher 3, so I'm going to reinstall and refresh myself. More videos to come, by the way. That's all for today. Don't forget your troll decoction. Calvin, signing off.